Hello, hello. Welcome back. To me, the person that is slowly feeling better. Which is great. I like feeling better. Anyway, it occurred to me that unless the second half of this game is faster than the first half, we still got another like 30 hours. That's a lot of hours. But I don't know how the second half works. I just know that there is a second half. So regardless though, we've got a mission to do as the game connects to the internet, which I keep forgetting it does that. Your house ventures into the Holy Tome. A shocking truth is revealed. Oh my.
Revelation from the goddess. To think we'll have the honor of attending such a historical event.
I hear the Archbishop will accompany us to the Holy Tomb.
If something happens to her, all of Fodlan will suffer. We must protect her at all costs.
This may sound mad, but perhaps we don't have to worry so much about that. Lady Rhea has said before that she is capable of protecting herself. I have a feeling that is true. I thought it was a strange thing for her to say. And beyond that, her movements bring to mind a great warrior with an extensive military background. Mind, it's also possible that I'm way off track. Regardless, perhaps we should brace ourselves for anything.
I never imagined attending a ceremony for a real revelation.
I wonder what the ceremony will be like. I'm so nervous. I'm not ready for this.
There's no chance for battle unless something goes terribly wrong, right? Oh, boring.
If you keep saying things like that, something bad is bound to happen.
What's wrong, Flame? You look like you have something on your mind.
Who, me? No. It is nothing. May we all see this through to the end.
Your Highness, I will protect you no matter what. Your Highness?
You sure about that, dude?
I haven't been sleeping well recently, and my head aches. But no need to worry. Let's focus on the task at hand. It's about time for Lady Rhea to arrive. Let's all steel ourselves for whatever may occur at this ceremony.
What could go wrong? Nothing at all. It will go flawlessly.
Are you surprised, Professor? Hello. This is the Holy Tomb.
Incredible. To think such a vast space has been hiding beneath the monastery all this time. I wonder what powers that giant mechanism that descends beneath the ground.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children. It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne.
Well, doesn't
Professor,
this look familiar?
Do you recognize this throne? So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess. Well?
I don't think we're gonna get a revelation,
But a step away.
considering she's gone.
Halt! Reveal yourself!
Yo, that 180. It's got some good hearing.
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit. Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
Why is the Imperial Army here?
This can't be. How did they get into Garreg Mach?
Even the Flame Emperor is here. That can only mean...
The Flame Emperor is connected to the Empire. What do you know?
Edelgard. Hello.
I never imagined you'd have the nerve to return here. What are you after, Flame Emperor?
Is it not obvious? The Holy Tomb contains great power. The power to rule all of Fodlan.
And to attain that power, you'll trample anything that stands in your way. Just like you did in Dusker.
I had nothing to do with that. Quickly retrieve the Crest Stones. Kill for them if you must.
The Crest Stones.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place. Professor, destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator.
Rhea's spooky when she gets mad? I wonder if she'll join us in a fight. Probably not. This is a worryingly long load time. Alright, what do we got? I like this formation we're in. Got a mage in the center, a bunch of armored dudes on the flanks, some monsters. Oh, there's a lot of things, as is tradition. The Flame Emperor themselves. What you got? Oops. Can't I... There it goes. Just have some technical difficulties. So they have the regardless of distance counterattack thing. Seal strength and seal magic. Which is rude. They have a negative avoid though. Comically enough. There's quite the variety of units. Also sort of surrounded, but not really. Lots of ranged units towards the back there as well. Well, I have really no fear of moving, where buttons are hard. I forget where A and B is on this controller every time I use it. I don't know that I'll ever get used to that, really. But regardless...
I will not allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down the rebels and protect the Holy Tomb.
Okay.
The Crest Stones are in the caskets! Open every last one of them!
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated. Protect as many of the Crest Stones as you can.
Earn rewards based on the number of Crest Stones you've protected.
Heretics. What could be gained from desecrating these tombs and disgracing the dead?
Power. You dingleberry. So what are they opening? Are they interacting with like all this stuff along the sides and whatnot? It seems to be what they're doing. What they would be doing anyway. Alright. Well, I'm not really worried about moving Sylvain up. He can take the beating. But I don't want to move Ingrid up to deal with these dudes because they're a little bit strong. Assuming they hit her, actually, now that I think about that, they may actually be physically incapable of hitting her. Regardless, Dimitri's gonna be on the left, Sylvain's gonna be in the front.
I must stay focused.
And then... don't know who's gonna be on the right. I guess maybe me and Felix.
Stay focused.
Not really worried about myself, but I am worried a bit about Felix. Now, I'm not getting a targeting indicator. And in fact, they appear to not be targeting him at all, so it's entirely possible that these dudes on the flanks are just gonna rush the objective and ignore me. And if that's the case, we're gonna go a little bit aggressive on our positioning.
Here goes.
I'll take it. Let me move Ingrid up. She can't kill them, unfortunately. She uses Lewin, but I don't want her to use Lewin. It's pretty likely that she's actually going to take no damage, so that's fine. But anyway, I wanted to move her up so I could see what the risk... She can really only move there. What the risk with Annie is.
Don't underestimate. Just give up.
Rip that man. We're getting real close to 30, which is exciting because it means I get new stuff. Theoretically new stuff. I don't necessarily have the skill to use the classes.
You're out of luck.
Although, several people got pretty good skills.
Seems I prevailed.
So it's not bad. My cavalry is going to way out level everyone else most of the time, it feels like. Well,
I will get stronger still.
that could have been better. Hey!
It all makes sense now.
Better with lances, let's go. Yeah, they're just rushing the objective, okay.
Take away the crest stones. All of them.
That is enough. Do you even know what those stones are?
Rhea getting mad. Pretty sure they know what those stones are. An enemy with a crest stone has started to retreat. I am a bit worried about these monsters because we're going to be occupied trying to stop these idiots on the side. If they have to retreat south, which makes sense, that is the only entrance to the area, which they do, then I'm gonna prioritize trying to get people furthest south that I can. Like, instead of worrying about that dude that's up in the north up there, since he has to run past us anyway, we can basically just ignore his existence. I don't think... I don't think that we can get all of them. Like, because this guy, I'm pretty sure we can't catch him, unless Ingrid can maybe do it, but that's really risky. She'd probably have to catch him all the way over here, and then she's in, like, serious danger from the bows and... not the mages, mostly just the bows. So I think we're kind of fucked on 2 of these. Because unless he crits this guy, that guy's gonna get away. Unfortunately, he can't hit him without using an ability. Let's see what we can do here. You can run way the fuck down here and grab this guy. He's not doing anything at the moment, but he will, don't worry.
Over already.
You can run this way and grab him.
Let's keep our guard up.
It leaves a dude to our north and a dude to our south. The north dude has to run past us to do anything. So... if I move you here, can you attack him normally? No. And he doesn't gain damage, he just gains accuracy, right? Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get the crit. Really don't think we actually have to move there. Hold on. Let's do something with him first. Pretty sure his attack is the line one, right? It's actually the perpendicular one, not the parallel one, whatever. It's still not gonna hit him over there, so... But we can garner the attention of the monster, if it hits. That way I don't need to worry about Ash getting slapped by the monster. The demon. We could move Ash up here. Then Deadeye. Do I want to do Deadeye? We could do Curve Shot. There's really no damage difference. No meaningful damage difference. We could do Waning Shot, actually. Or what Waning Shot even does. Whatever. Just do Curve Shot. And he crit, so there you go.
That was tough.
Thank you, Ash. The carry lord himself. So the left side should be secured. Unfortunately, with the right side, I don't believe we can secure it. I think we lose this one. Because he's going to immediately run for these stairs, and that puts too much risk. So I think we just have to lose that one. As much as I'd like to get all of them, I also need this monster to... Well, we can do this. I want the monster to not attack my team.
Our strategy is solid.
This is remarkably stupid. Because that should guarantee that Ingrid can reach this dude next turn. That doesn't guarantee she can kill him or will be safe doing so, but we can at least see.
Can't afford to lose.
How much damage is she gonna take from this? Potentially none. Good. We'll keep moving people up to try and deal with monsters soon. Oh, they heal, right. Good. Now if he runs to get another crest stone instead of retreating, then that makes this immensely easier.
Too slow.
Nice dodge. He went for another stone. Okay. Okay. So, you got hit and are thus debuffed. We need to move people in the direction of this monster as soon as we can.
I owe you one.
I should have healed after he attacked. That was stupid. A foolish play by a foolish man. But this side does have the 2 cavalry, so... I'll shoot to go over here and gambit again.
Let's win this already.
Should have gambited the other side because that breaks it. It breaks 2 of them, whatever. It doesn't really matter, but... So you're stunned for now, and you won't get attacked next turn. It will heal next turn. It's kind of annoying, but... Half of his damage will be healed. Feels bad, man. Come here.
hesitation.
Ooh, a crit. Hit the damage cap of 99. Imagine if there was a damage cap. The downside of having done that is that's his equipped weapon now, but... and he's got some sort of bonus that he gets. Strength plus 2, that's what he gets. But he's stunned. You can reach, but you can also reach, which would be a more beneficial reach. Actually, no, you can't. Right, that's 3 squares away. Shit. Well, we can at least target this dude. Somebody.
I am spent.
Hey.
Well,
Level C. Alright, well. Work yourself there. You cannot reach the monster unless a gambit reaches that. It does not. So I'm going to have you decimate that poor man's life. We can't kill that beast this turn. Obviously, we've only got Ingrid left, and Ingrid isn't exactly a strength-based powerhouse out here. Who is it attacking? It could be attacking towards Flame, which would be very bad, so... put you there. And Gambit again. Yeah, this is fun. Look at this boost. I wish that boosted the might, but I believe it only boosts the accuracy. Okay, so that means that'll attack that way, that's fine. The healing is annoying, but whatever. Rawr. Nice damage. Haha. They will restore their shit, which is also annoying. Oh, they both missed. Let's go. I could use this weapon again, but I don't really want to. So instead we'll do this. Nice dodge animation, actually. So that stuns that. Unfortunately, you can't. Oh, you can hit it from there. There you go. I want her to get the kill XP.
Did that suffice?
It did suffice, thank you. I wish I could move her after, but... let's move Ingrid up here to fight this dude. If she can kill him in one turn anyway. She can.
I aim for greatness.
She's got more move range that allows us to move Felix down here. Ready and in position. Now you are just probably going to get beat on by my cavalry units. Hey, Bernie. It's actually not a bad level.
You know?
She's extremely squishy. Alright, so it's stunned. We can have... I'm pretty sure Mercedes is gonna be the one dealing with the dude on the left, but whatever. You will kill it, and you're out of range. Having +1 range is so nice, because you can do shit like this. Do I want him to get the XP? Hold on. 27, 28, yeah. We're not gonna get the bonus item, but it's fine.
The fight continues. I'll stick with it.
not bad. He has so much dex.
Your support is appreciated.
Like, it's actually getting to the point where it's ridiculous quantities of dex. You know? Let's do that. He's gonna attract the ire of the archers so they move forward a bit.
So obvious.
And he's not at any risk, so this is fine. Ooh, he's dragging the mages forward as well. A dude in the back I'm not worried about. He's gonna run up into us at some point here anyway. I think that's as far as this side goes. Well, I could attract the archers. They're certainly not gonna kill me. No. I'm far too powerful for that. Now then. Let's bring Mercedes forward. And instantaneously one-shot this dude.
Oh, I won!
As you're wont to do when you're a caster in this game. Apparently. It's pretty unlikely I'm gonna take damage here. But knowing this game, I will anyway. Yep. God damn it.
Doing my part.
33 hit rate. Gets hit anyway. Whatever. I really want to attack Dimitri. He only has 12 resistance. That's probably why. Other target's him. Also has 12, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I could just run him up and kill this mage, actually. That way we don't take any damage.
Next?
Not that that damage is dangerous, but you know. Back up a little. Stay with your friends. You smidge up one. You don't smidge up one, as it turns out. This is looking pretty clean so far. Sword that poisons foes, rude. What's down here? Oh, they have the fucking poison strike thing as well. Get extra speed when their health is low, that doesn't really matter. Hello, sir.
Watch and learn.
That's such a flamboyant dodge. It's entirely unnecessary. The right side, for whatever reason, seems to have attracted the center. Don't know why, but whatever. You can't attack, so... It's gonna be Annie and, what's his name getting damage out here? 40 damage!
Thank goodness.
That's actually a disturbing amount of damage. And she's not gonna take any, unless I run Felix up here and they attack him. Which... is bad. She has more resistance than fucking Annie does. Why would they target her?
I did what I had to.
Stay there. I'm not gonna do any damage to her either. If I move up, you target me. You're probably gonna do like A damage to me if you hit anything. You know what, just go there. It's fine, I'll just stand there. I don't know why there's deaths up here. It's an interesting place to have deaths over here. And yet there's none around the bosses. Oh, I didn't move the left at all, did I? Whoops-a-daisy.
That's it. Yes.
Well, this guy's suicide.
You weren't ready.
I don't know why he did that, but he did. We're just gonna kill this dude with a cavalry anyway. So not moving technically hasn't cost us anything.
You're out of luck.
Well, I suppose it technically did. You know what? Leave me alone. Don't bully me. Thinking critically has never been my, expertise. It's fine. The left side is probably going to be the side that takes on Flame Emperor here. Since, oh my lord. So that kills Annie. And that is the extent of your move range, actually. Right? You can't attack that square? No. So we're gonna move you there. Which should mean the square she came from is safe. Yep, you can go there and you can kill this dude. I like that people don't even react when they take no damage. There's no like animation for blocking or anything like that. Flame can kill this dude. There you go. Some free XP for her.
It's the least I could do.
More magic? Ooh. More
Feel my
everything.
strength building.
Except defense. All the fucking crests. Am I just gonna become almighty powerful because I have 85,000 crest stones? That side's just gonna chill. Those mages might turn around, I don't know. This dude certainly did. Nope. You're leaving your Flame Emperor a little in the open there, Captain. So this guy is strong. Weak, a little weak defensively, I'll admit. He doesn't have counter regardless of range, so what we'll do is we'll walk Annie over here.
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist. Now then, how shall I cook you?
Excuse me? I don't believe you'll be cooking anyone, sir. And then I'll move myself up. We're gonna get attacked, but that should do no damage, yeah. And we'll move Flame up to get the finishing blow. Look at that.
Wait. No. I was just following orders.
You also wanted to cook us, dude. I don't think you have the whole lot of ground for the I was just following orders line. Put you up there. We're basically done. There's nothing left in this encounter, so cavalry units are probably gonna get that. I'd like Mercedes to get some get some XP off of fighting this dude. Should probably also have moved Ash first. It's fine.
Predictable.
Too slow.
Man, look at all this intimidating damage that I'm taking here. You come up here and kill this man.
Another win.
Didn't level, god damn it. Whatever. Flying units are very convenient, I will admit this.
Don't think so. What's done is done.
No magic. She got strength. The stat that, of course, my class canon black mage needs in their life. Alright, this should be... Oh no, the left side hasn't moved at all. Alright, let's move Ash first. You only have melee range, right? Yeah. Then we'll move Mercedes up. Right, you have counter regardless of range. She can kill you, but that is extremely risky. So first we're gonna heal. Because it gives XP. There you go. Alright, Mercedes. It's the only thing that will kill. I mean, we can use this, which heals her, but that doesn't really matter. If he crits, I die. She crits. Words are, you know, if they crit. They have a 63% chance to hit, 0 crit, I just realized. Alright. Let's go for it.
You wish to interfere? Then your life is forfeit.
Probably should have had Dimitri hit. Now that I think about that. Whereas you can summon lightning with your axe. Easy level. Garbage stats.
Not my day.
Hey Dimitri, you wanted to say something about this situation? That's not Edelgard. Hello. Is it Edelgard? It's gotta be Edelgard. Yeah. I was wondering if it was like her dad or something.
I've been looking for you. I will take that head from your shoulders and hang it from the gates of Endor! Stop right there!
Dimitri's a little mad. We'd done it. Typing noises. Ah, I've received a rusted bow, a knowledge gem, and an advanced seal. That's pretty good. Just a silver bow. Woo. Well. In that cutscene, in that cinematic, she's not been hit. Do we get another cinematic? I like cinematics.
Before I break your neck, there is one thing I must ask you.
Stay out of my way.
I don't recall giving you permission to speak. Answer my question. That is all you have left to do. Flame Emperor. No. Edelgard. Tell me now. Why did you cause such a tragedy? You killed your own mother, and yet you haven't even had the decency to stop and consider the reasons behind your actions. Have you?
I already told you I had nothing to do with that.
It was foolish to think I could reason with a lowly beast.
Your Majesty, no!
You are a monster.
Come, Hubert.
To flee is futile, wicked girl.
Why can
The Church
everyone
of
teleport?
Zeros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished. You have defiled the holy tomb, dishonored the goddess, and humiliated your brethren. That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil. Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
We weren't able to defeat her.
Your Highness.
I will kill Edelgard with my own hands. I swear it! Let's return to the monastery, Professor. It is clear what must be done.
Everyone's so mad. I'm going to assume that entire class is now
So,
no longer here,
He's finally shown his
as that
true
would make
face.
sense.
The same Dimitri I've seen once before. A beast who loves spilling blood.
You're wrong. I'm sure of it. There has to be an explanation.
I knew he'd been carrying the burden of that tragedy. I understand his thirst for revenge. His family and closest friends, all massacred right in front of him. But it still doesn't add up. There must be more that we don't know.
That's true. Dimitri didn't come unhinged until after the Flame Emperor was unmasked.
You don't think there's some connection between those two, do you?
The leaders of the Church have misused its creed to fulfill their true desire, to rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan. Long ago, they divided the Empire to create a kingdom, and then divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? By preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
I cannot believe it.
Well,
let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Seros, as well as our allies. Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor. She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down. I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
Professor, the Empire has declared war on the Church of Seros.
We knew this day would come, sooner or later.
What's going to happen?
well, we do need more information, but I feel like I should also say don't worry.
We can't afford to be optimistic. It's entirely possible the kingdom will be invaded.
Settle yourself, Ingrid. We need to carefully consider our options.
We can't just act rashly. That will only make things worse.
Once we've ascertained the situation, we must return to Ferdiad. Your Highness.
Weren't we supposed to graduate this month? I just realized that. The month coming up right here. Do we still graduate?
Part 1.
Considering we're at war?
White clouds. Lone moon. To war. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
the inescapable truth that moons exist? Or what? I'm gonna assume this month behaves like every other month. Except it's half the length, okay? We skipped the whole birthday, what happened there?
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgart's heart. There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you.
What?
You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our Creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the Professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Seteth. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
There's a battle weekend. I see you there with that battle weekend. This is obviously explore, if it's an option. It is. I like the people doing things other than exploring here for some reason. Quickly inventory. Because we have a bunch of shit in our inventories. Well, most of it got removed, that's right. You need to change for a new lance. I don't have another lance, sorry, steel lance. Besides that one. Put a crescent sickle on it. Oh, there you go, sure. Only slightly heavier than steel. Hello? I guess Sedith is with us now. There's really no indication that that had occurred, but that's fine. Just in case, you should probably slap a vulnerary on there. You're fine on weapon. Everyone else is fine. You should probably change. Alright. Should be good. We got some support stuff. Some of which is inaccessible. For whatever reason. We'll worry about support stuff later because we're about to explore anyway, so we're probably gonna unlock some. It's a Lance tournament. Dot. Me too, dude. Me too. We got any quests? Eagle Eye. That'll be something we do next weekend when we also do the, what's it called? Monster Quest. Monster Battle.
I am owing big debts to Duke Garrett of the Empire. He is the Minister of Affairs that are foreign. He is a friend of Edelgard. He is to her side. What should I be doing?
What does your heart think you should be doing? That is the real question.
Hey there.
Hello. Most people seem to be in the classrooms. Well, actually, no, there's a pretty big spread. Hello, Ingrid.
I've known His Highness since I was a child, but I've never seen that side of him before. He seemed like a completely different person than the one I know.
He was mad. Alright, what pile of vegetables did we get? Got some ambrosia. And a bunch of miscellaneous garbage. I'm really not sure cultivating still does anything.
What does war with Edelgard mean
God damn
for
it.
us, Professor? And why does she even want that?
I don't know.
I wonder why she'd think that. That's how it always goes, I guess. You never realize something can't be undone until you've done it.
It's true. I don't know about never realize, but partly true. We'll go.
No.
Alright, maybe not partly true then, since that lady decided to shout no at me. She's eavesdropping on my monologue here.
Greetings, Professor. Something to report. Unexpected, isn't it?
It's true.
Apparently, this is the first time Garreg Mach has been invaded in its whole 995-year history. It's my job to protect this gate, so even if enemies come in droves, I will never let them through. I hope we both survive. Let's battle with all our might, and pray we win this thing.
I'm glad he actually had something to report for the first time in this entire game. I'm glad I also could just walk up to the stand and take a carrot off of it. And the vendor right next to it doesn't seem to care.
You know, Professor, I'm glad that I came to the Officers Academy. I feel accepted here. I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm surprised at how much I've grown. So, I will not let the Academy be destroyed. It's important to me, and I will protect it. I feel braver just hearing you say that, Professor. We're gonna win this, Professor.
Yeah. But before we do that, let me steal these items that don't belong to me in the slightest and appear to be piled on top of things that belong to someone else. And no one cares. We'll go this way and then cut.
Pardon me.
Grab this one, cut left through the dining area, up through the thing, you know. You know the drill. Maybe. Hello.
Half of of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard. Of the other 3, Lord Vestra was assassinated. Hubert, his son, will succeed him. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard. And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister. As a result, House Eyre has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have lost everything. What do I do?
Hang in there, dude. So everyone that could have or was against this is now entirely removed from the equation.
Hello there.
To be expected, I suppose. When you're doing big political moves like this.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous Emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances. You must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing.
How did no one notice this? Is a reasonable question to be asking.
I hear the Alliance's territory will be in danger if we don't get rid of these Empire guys. If the Alliance is in danger, that means my sister's in danger too. There's no way I'm gonna allow that. It doesn't matter how many guys they throw at us. I'll beat them all. These muscles aren't just for show. But first, I gotta get some food.
Fair enough. Don't fight on an empty stomach, you know? We are gonna eat, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that right now. Get as much motivation as we can, although we only have 1 week to teach people, so...
This looks delicious.
This is nearly...
We technically don't need full motivation on everyone. Let's see who... Dimitri... and Ingrid. There you go. And we've got several people that are partly motivated.
Oh, this too.
I appreciate...
The 3 of you grow stronger. Yay. Just gotta check real quick. Who, how many we have. We have 5, that's less points than I have, so at some point we're gonna have to probably motivate some people, but for now we continue our journey. There's an item. Thievery continues. Well, just leave your arcane crystals around, you know? A professor might steal it and never give it back because he's an asshole.
His Highness calls for the head of Edelgard. For me, that is cause enough to fight. The hatred of His Highness is also my hatred. Any other feelings I may have are irrelevant. And if Edelgard was responsible in any way for the tragedy of Duscur, that is something I cannot ignore. If that is the case, then she is my enemy.
Fair enough. I'm glad he was smiling while he was talking about hatred, by the way.
You'll battle Edelgard, right? Good luck. Me? Oh, I'm going to run away. I have zero interest in dying here, thank you very much.
You know, you can't really blame her for that. Let's be honest here. I would prefer not to die here too if I had an option.
Things must be pretty crazy in Fargus about now. My father must be beside himself. I don't get it. Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles? Ideals she believed in so much, she was willing to start a war over them? Those must be some lofty ideals, to say the least. I hope this all gets sorted out quickly and safely. I'm worried about my father.
I have a distinct feeling that none of this is going to be quick or safe.
Once the Imperial Army
The war
reaches
tends to not
monastery,
fall into those
we'll
categories.
have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us? I believe you. With the Knights on our side, and especially with you, Professor, I know we can do this.
So much talking.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial Army with everything I have for as long as I am able. But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution.
You know, I bet you could probably beat this game in sub 20 hours if you just fucking mashed through all the dialogue and stuff.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
We will not lose.
Thinking about it makes me scared. We're
Pog
up
champ.
against the entire Imperial army. Still, I know someone as smart as you will figure something out.
Thanks. I'm not very smart, but thanks. I appreciate it.
Professor, what actually happened last month? I can't keep up at all. Edelgard is the Emperor? And she's declared war against the Church? So now we're at war? What is going on?
We're at war. You literally just
Don't
explained
understand any
it.
of this. What should I do?
Go take a nap. Nap will be good for you. But also, you literally just summarized everything that happened. Hello, Jesse. Got some Umbral Steel, excuse me, coming through. Levin Sword. I also like their name is Speedwagon. A very expensive fish and a silver lance. Which I'm somewhat tempted to buy. I've got all this money, I really should be using it on fucking something, I don't know.
Okay. I thought we'd all be really busy with assignments and getting ready for graduation. But now that things have turned out like this, I guess there's nothing to do but fight.
Hello?
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the monastery, with the full force of the Imperial army behind her. We gotta beat her at her own game, for our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
I'm assuming the Empire has a substantially larger military than everyone else.
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight, but it feels strange going up against my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster.
I don't know about
He's not
that.
part of the group coming to attack Garreg Mach.
He's going to be, isn't he? Especially if it's true that the Empire was split like that. As in, the Empire was Fodlan and then it was split. That is the truth. Then that
I saw
Empire
it too,
probably has
didn't you?
quite the military.
The boar's true nature. He's hidden his desire for revenge pretty well. But now it's stirred up. Well, regardless. That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are. Don't let compassion for her get in your way.
You know, I barely know her. Do we do this Lance tournament? What do we win? A silver Lance? Get 1,000 gold? I mean, Ingrid probably can handle it. Well, actually, probably not Ingrid, probably Dimitri or Sylvain. Just because they have a higher defensive stat. Do I get, like, skill XP for this? I don't think I do, right? I really think all we get out of those is the listed reward, which isn't very good. All things considered. Hello, monk.
That's so.
Those who serve the church must cast aside all selfish desires and devote themselves fully to their beliefs. But is it right to wield piety as a weapon? I have never considered such things before. The church, I have always done what I thought best to save the people of Fodlan.
Uh-oh. Internal affairs falling apart. Hey Claude, what do you think of this?
The Empire is moving quickly. Edelgard must have been preparing for this for a while now. If you really think about it, she must have been planning for this even before you got the Sword of the Creator. Of course she was always a step ahead of us. We were blinded by the ball and the Battle of the Eagle and Lion and everything else.
Well, we also didn't have suspicion that someone was going to declare war from inside the
trying
church.
to achieve? She wants to destroy the church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it. I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way. Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan?
Absolutely.
Don't you go and die on me, Professor. Captain Gerald would never forgive you.
He doesn't really have a say in this, considering he's dead, but... Maybe when I die, he'll chastise me, when we're both ghosting around together.
There are always small power struggles, still. It has been hundreds of years since all of Fodlan was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should. Professor, if I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king.
I mean... You're free to do that.
We're falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor. To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses. However hard we fight, I give us a 50% chance of winning. The enemy has too many advantages. We must make careful preparations.
Considering we're caught off guard and these too many advantages line, 50%'s not bad. Like, they've been preparing this for a while. They're catching us off guard. We don't even have defenses set up. 50%'s pretty darn good.
It's my job to protect Lady Rhea. I've got to do it, and I got to do it as best I can. And if that means I got to die for her, then I will. How could Edelgard treat Lady Rhea like she's the bad guy? She's never been anything but nice to everybody. I just don't get it at all.
The nice ones are suspicious. I'm still suspicious of Lady Rhea. You know? Also, I don't like how people just make noises when I walk by. Like they're disgusted at me. Hello, let me in. Open the door, there we go. Always takes so long to load that.
Hello there! How dare they threaten the goddess? Such a vile act cannot be forgiven. There is no need to worry, I promise you that. Divine punishment will surely fall upon them. In the days of yore, the goddess would grow angry with such insolent fools and roast them in ale.
Roast them in what?
There is no... In the days of yore...
It's a location, okay. I said ale for a second, I was like, what? Are you roasting people in ale out here? A quick way to grow. Eating lots of different vegetables will do literally nothing. As will getting plenty of sleep. We'll say vegetables. Nope. He wanted to sleep. Feels bad. I want to sleep too, dude, but you know.
I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be alright though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe.
What if she doesn't because the goddess is fucking gone?
Professor, can we really defeat someone who
Well,
is
I guess
willing
I'm
to
the
turn their
goddess
back on the
eventually.
world just to uphold their own beliefs? I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now Surely we can win if we rely on each other, right, Professor?
That's literally what I said, so I agree.
Professor, war is breaking out again, is it not?
Again?
There was a truly terrible war once upon a time. I never wanted another war. All we can do is steel ourselves for the fight ahead.
One more person, and then ooh, controller. My thumb in the wrong spot. Dimitri's not having a good time.
I'll have that girl's head. Just you wait.
You wanna like breathe real slow, you know? Relax a little bit. Probably don't have any points. No.
See you again soon.
Alright, the only thing that's left is second floor, which is all of the fucking teachers. As is tradition. I'm the only teacher that doesn't live up here for some reason. Don't really understand.
Excuse me. How are you, Professor? Any new changes to report? With the Imperial Army drawing near, it is most vexing that we cannot relax and converse as we once did. Thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess on your side. Please try to listen carefully for her voice.
I hope she comes
May
back.
the goddess's voice.
I miss
reach
Sophus. Sophus? Whatever. We're probably, you know what? Yeah.
How are you, Professor?
Probably gonna raise my own stats anyway, so let's have a gander. Swordsmanship. Hooray, B+.
I still have much.
We're doing it. The greatest professor in the world coming at you soon.
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's murderer. Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. My duty now is to prepare for battle. We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies.
I'm depending on you.
Captain, I hope you're watching. We will protect Garreg Mach.
I agree. Just gonna move on without getting taught anything from him.
We must protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the holy tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor.
I will do my
I
best.
have something to ask of you.
What do you teach me? Authority. Lying. Actually, really don't know what I need. What? I'm not gonna... Do I change my class? I don't... I have a special class now at this point. Is it possible to change my class? Yeah, it's at the top equipped thing. I'm probably never going to change my class, so I don't need really specific skills trained.
Defy the Archbishop.
Who would I be going to recruit, if anyone? Probably nobody. I don't know. I don't know what to learn. I don't know how to be educated.
The Holy Tomb held many crest stones. This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place. But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yes. And yet, I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events surrounding Conan Tower and the chapel as well. And of course, the crest stones somehow transform those traitors and their captives into demonic beasts. Could that possibly be their aim? The Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create demonic beasts.
By God! What is this nonsense? Sure, we'll get the... Why not? Probably several reasons for the why not, but slap that in there. Call it a day.
Professor.
Hello.
The mastermind behind the attacks on the monastery was Edelgard? Wow. Doesn't make much sense though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled up in this sort of mess.
There are.
I'm gonna stop. I don't really have the head for this political stuff. Mostly I'm worried about my old opera company. I wonder what's happening in the capital right now. I hope they're safe.
I doubt they're gonna attack an opera company, but what do I know? Man, I don't know. Maybe teach me nothing. How about that? What do you think about that? Just don't teach me.
Hey, you.
Maybe I'll just eat more food instead of getting taught. I don't know. I don't know what is proper to do with my time.
So Edelgard, the one who calls herself the Flame Emperor, was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial Army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor. Any amount of carelessness might prove to be our undoing.
It's true?
Yes?
Hey, you want to come with me?
I'm actually very busy right
Oh.
So Edelgard, the Imperial, you had better...
You want to come? There you go. Not that that really means anything. I suppose I could set her as my agent. I don't actually know how that's pronounced, by the way. So that should be everyone talked to. Let's, Who hasn't taught us? You haven't taught us, right? No, you clearly have. You don't have the icon over here. Stop talking to me. There's a lot of talking when I was just trying to leave. Good camera, please. You haven't.
We must defy the Archbishop.
You don't teach me any of the things that I want to be taught. Gotta get some reason and faith going. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it even really matters at this point.
The doesn't mostly.
You can teach me that. Can I even get perfects? I don't know. Well, we can do the choir because that teaches faith or reason or both. At least faith. He says. Hello. And we can get these two. Builds up their motivation. I think that might be all the motivation we technically need. It teaches both. Oh no, it's faith and authority, sorry. Okay. Well, we've got 2 more points. Prior practice has ended for the day. There's a quest over here, apparently. I thought this was a battle quest. Why is it marking a person?
I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little. They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
It's awfully nice of them to wait. Like, if they have infiltrated us entirely with soldiers, why are they just chilling? Passing the time with some, you know, card games or something out there.
You have my thanks.
Hooray! Alright. Well, there goes that quest, I guess. I don't really need to be taught, I don't think. Check what Shamir does, I forgot. Or Gilbert, actually. I think Shamir is lance and bow.
I didn't. I feel it, Professor.
Neither of them are going to be useful to me. I guess we can eat. with some people. I don't think we need to eat with my class. Or maybe we do. Oh, it doesn't put their motivation up. Awkward. Well, you know what? Let's eat with you and you. And I don't think we're gonna cook. Because the stat game, I don't think it's really worth it at this point.
It was my father's favorite. Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Do I just sit here while they eat? Because I noticed they can only eat once, but I can eat as many fucking times as I want. It's a little bit weird. Alright, I keep forgetting that there occasionally are specials that I should probably check for. I could get Bernadette. I want Bernadette and like Dorothea. But I don't know that there's something that both of them like. Oh, there we go. What is this? Vegetable stir fry? They both like it. That'll do, pig.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste. I think I like this.
She never remembers. Feels awkward, man. Alright. It's all of our time. I could give some lost items and shit, but I'm kinda lazy. In case you haven't caught on to that yet. And I want to do more story-based activities. There's nothing on the map, right? Talk to anyone? No. We will instruct manually. I'm going to change everybody's goals. We'll take writing and authority. There's going to be a whole lot of authority going on. Why does that do that in the reverse order? What? Why can I pick authority twice? It's just when it's on the list, I suppose. You really don't need to train your bow anymore. You're fine. Authority and writing. Writing and authority. Now you... I think we keep reason and put authority instead of faith, because her faith is already an A. She's real close to leveling that. I want to change. Do I want to change? What is the mage class here? Is Grimory, right? Yeah. That doesn't need writing, it just needs both versions of magic. But I really do want people to have authority, so we're gonna slap faith and authority in there. Her flying is already A for her? Holy shit, it is. This is... really need to worry about her flying, but there's nothing else to put on there. Bow... I need her to hit A, so we're just gonna leave her on bow. Seteth. You're a wyvern rider. Which I'm pretty sure wyverns primarily use axes, but you have a lance, so fuck it. We're gonna put you on lance, oops. Lance and flying. Lane. You don't need faith anymore, do reason and authority. She has no authority. Alright. You know what, actually? We lose a smidgen of bow XP, but there you go. She does need riding at some point, actually. If I ever actually use her, she does. Alright. That's everyone's focus, group tasks. There's gonna be a bunch of people that can't ride for shit, probably. Bernie, you need it. Eventually she would need it. I guess maybe that's it. Put Ash in there. And now we instruct. We're gonna find the people that are close to leveling something, which I don't think is many people. Should have given her stuff. Should really go into the teaching with everyone's motivation maxed out, but whatever. We'll just go from the top. What am I teaching you? I've forgotten already. Writing and authority. Mostly authority, probably entirely authority. In fact, I may just teach everyone entirely authority. So I want their authority to go up so they can use better troops.
Am I
Good job, Ash. So, double perfects? Let's go. He's probably the only one that's actually going to rank up. Because the XP gained from teaching is so small compared to how much you need. It really feels like you don't make any progress, which is unfortunate.
That was challenging.
I mean, at least until like B+, or maybe even just B, the gain's not bad. She gets a bonus counter. Let's teach her writing a little. Catch her up with Ash on the writing. Didn't mean to teach that. I'd accidentally hit the button, so she randomly got taught whatever the fuck that was. There you go, Flame. Learn some authority. You look like you're like fucking 12, but become authority. I don't know what she learned because I skipped over it. I was assuming it was generic trash that she was going to learn, but let's check. It's Lily's boys, I always forget about that. Can't see it because it only shows equipped, right? Yeah. Not that it really matters, but we will consider this the end of the teaching.
I'd like to
Hello.
confirm something with you.
Is it about Flame?
I'm not sure I comprehend.
Flame liked that, but
Professor.
focus on reason and faith. I mean, I put everyone authority for a reason. It'd be alright. Your faith is already fine. No idea what I told Sedith. In case the didn't make it apparent. Shamir! Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Probably should have hosted a tea party. I have so much fucking money.
Let's go.
I think we can manage.
Come on, Bernie.
Pretty good job, if I do say so
Learn them
myself.
social skills. A perfect? With a 1 star? Let's go. I think we're only gonna get that 1 level. Yeah. Lots of XP. Only the 1 level though. And now we have a weekend. This is a battle weekend. It's got a red exclamation point. Do I actually need to do the battle? I don't think I do. Because we're so over leveled. We're gonna do something real quick. Because I'm pretty sure if I click battle, it won't let me go back. I want to see what the recommended level for this is. It's 23. I get meat. The fuck does meat? What is... Why do I just get meat from these? Either way, I don't know what meat is, but... We're over leveled for the main story. We're just gonna seminar. I'll be honest with you. I could battle. To figure out what meat does at the very least. And we would gain XP and all that jazz, but I think we just seminar. I should check certificates too. See if anyone's got anything in the advanced category that they can learn that I have not taught yet. Really wish Bernie could do sniper. She's just too far away from the skill requirement. 66 is not worth an advanced seal, I don't think. The bow range +1 is pretty nice. Alright. We're doing a seminar. We want one that takes 6. I really don't necessarily care which. I could teach a seminar. That teaches a sword and authority. Except 4 of the people here don't care about sword. Would get the authority. What about this? Nobody there cares about spear. So technically the most efficient is gonna be me teaching. So we'll go with that. I will be your teacher for this weekend. Hello. Like how everyone's so motivated to come watch me teach. Feels good, man. His sword going up doesn't mean anything. But,
Am I
you know.
starting to master this?
It's all coming together. Aha!
She got authority too, which is nice. And of course it ups everyone's motivation a bit. Which is good. Hello? This is not the final day, what's happening?
Listen up, everyone. The Imperial Army is upon us. If you can fight, pick up a weapon. Everyone else, hurry up and evacuate. We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear. Victory will be ours.
Professor, are you ready?
Of course. What do you mean almost? Of course.
Well, hurry up. I don't need to tell you that the situation is dire. We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense. No matter how you look at it, we're at a disadvantage. To make matters worse, the enemy is being led by Edelgard. Do not underestimate how extraordinary her abilities are.
They're here. At long last.
It seems this will be a battle to remember. About time.
I'll never give up, no matter how outnumbered we are. I'll fight to the very end.
I should have made a move on the Imperial Princess before things got this far. It could have changed everything.
Or made it worse.
We have the goddess's divine protection on our side. All that's left is to try our best.
All we can do is fight as best we can. Though, if I'm being honest, I'm really scared right now.
We can't just hand over the kingdom and the monastery. We'll stop her, no matter what it takes.
Your Highness, you do not seem well.
Unwell, you say? What's gotten into you? Nothing could be farther from the truth. I'm so happy I can hardly contain myself. My father, my stepmother, my dear friends. They want her head. They want her life. They've whispered as much to me.
Alright, yeah, he's gone
Chance
insane.
to answer their pleas has arrived at long last. Of course. But don't mistake my intentions. Edelgard will die by my hand, and mine alone. Let's move, Professor. Even if it costs me my life, I won't rest until I've crushed her skull in my bare hands.
Alright, dude, chill. You need to relax a little, man. You've lost your mind. Used to be so controlled. Now he's gone. Alright, let's do it. Mission. Battle of Garreg Mach. The grim reality of war fast approaches. Nobody likes war. While exploring the monastery, our stick moved camera. Cool. More games need I know there was a copyright on them that fell off somewhat recently, relatively recently. I don't remember. It was like a couple of years ago or something, I'm pretty sure. But I'm an old man. That's recently. Leave me alone. There need to be more games that have little minigame bullshit that you can do on load screens. Just to pass time. Especially as games get bigger and the loads get a bit longer and stuff like that. We do have allies. That thing he stood on, what is that? Fire orb, range 3 to 12. Holy shit. It's a magical trebuchet is what it is, but that's a lot of range. Okay, so there's destructible walls. Hanuman's out here. There's Rhea with the heavy armor defending her. There's the Death Knight. He cannot move. We could take him, but you know. It's a ballista. This is a big map. A big map that appears to be fully used. What is lava? Who's Lotta's lava? Randall? There's Hubert. I was wondering where Hubert was. Alright, well, this is going to be a long fight. There are destructible walls. They only have 20 health, but there are destructible walls. Oh, there's another magic-y thing. We need a mage over here. Any mage will do. Flame. There you go. So that's a ballista. Those skill D or higher, you can do that. And Mercedes is chilling on that actually. So Ash, move over there. There we go. We should have appropriate units capable of using that stuff in position now. And we have melee units on the front everywhere. Alright. This is it. The defended location is captured.
I have a report. The enemy is within the walls. They're about to break the defensive line.
Okay, that.
The Archbishop and the defensive line both require our assistance. We must protect them until reinforcements get here.
Roger Podger, first thing we do is get people on these siege equipment. Not that it's going to do very much damage, mind you, but at least fire them at the monsters. Good job, you've done it. Has stunned the monster, which will be beneficial for nobody because our allies move after, don't they? God damn it. Anyway, you get on that. That's pretty good damage right there. I don't know who to hit with this. Hit him to confirm the kill at least.
I'm on it.
Here goes.
Who's targeting me? Archer. Just chill there. If I move you forward, you're gonna garner the attention, right? Yeah. But if I don't move you forward, basically not gonna take any damage. Okay. Well, what do we do?
Ready.
Like, you can charge out here. The monster's gonna hate you if you do that, though.
Stay focused.
That guy needs to be dealt with.
Here we go.
And unfortunately, it appears that I cannot deal with it.
cut through.
Yeah, no one will reach. Feels awkward, man. How much damage are you gonna do to her? Quite a lot.
That's my cue.
And she has to move way back to actually get out of range of this shit. Just move her this way. I think that's all the moving I'm going to do. Wait for the enemy to move into us a little bit. The enemy is going to beat the shit out of people, but over there. Alright. That's my turn. Oh right, they heal. I always forget about that. Hello? Oh, he's on siege equipment. That's why he has that range. I didn't realize. 2 damage, let's go. Tanky church soldier holding the front line. You have a ranged weapon? I hate you.
Another win.
I was really banking on that dodge, so I'm glad we got it. Good level? Pretty good level. I was about to say, I'm surprised you didn't kill him. Never mind. Crescent sickle. Live, Hanneman. Live.
I read
Nice.
you like a book.
He's lucky he dodged that, because that would have killed him. Okay. Is he also on siege equipment? There's a lot of siege equipment around this map.
Oh, lovely.
Thanks, Manuela. Probably should have moved before you did that, but thanks. Hold the line. What the fuck? I liked how slow that was.
Let's think carefully.
Look at my boys go. And they've attracted the ire of the foe.
Report. The enemy has taken the entrances where the reinforcements were heading.
We must retake the strongholds to the east and west so our reinforcements can get through.
This would be good. Is that a stronghold? That's a heal tile. Does it count as a stronghold? That's an onager. I guess that's what they're talking about. Unfortunately, one of them has a Death Knight on it. Oh, there's the stronghold right there. It's just right next to the tile. Yeah, okay. So we need to move people that way as soon as we can. You fire upon... We could hit the wall. We could also just take a health bar off of this monster, which would be very good. So that monster's dropped down to its last health bar now. It has been pulled. Aggro on it has been taken. Oh, she can kill it. She'll take a little damage, but that's fine. Never mind. She'll take no damage, as it turns out. Alright. Left side monster is down. Can you target him? There you go. You know, it doesn't really matter. That guy's gonna die soon anyway. This fucking targeting.
Why am I even here?
I wanted to make sure he could kill it without taking damage. You murder this man for me. Actually, hold on.
I'll give it my all.
Let's do this. Ash is so nice. I like Ash. Good unit, 10 out of 10. Now you should be able to stand directly next to this guy and attack him for free. Yep. He would have killed him without a counter anyway, but listen, trying to be tactical out here. You're just gonna attract heavy armor, which is fine. Pretty sure he's fine doing that. Yeah. Let's see, you guys deal with the... Realize, hold on. You're taking Felix. He'll be fine. I want to use him just in case, because he's a little tankier to position over there.
Well done.
Heal up Hanneman, because he's about to get shot with artillery again, as is tradition. And I want you to attract some friends for me. I love how absolutely terrible the animation for that is. Actually hit, surprisingly. Because he can kill them, he is going to get hit by both, but... Well, it's hacked by both. This is technically beneficial, as it saves me 2 attacks to kill those enemies anyway. And it should mean that was terrible level. It should mean he is safe to go get that stronghold.
You fought well.
And I think these two are going to end up killing themselves on me. Ow.
That is that.
How strong I am. So strong. Even stronger. That's a nice level, actually. Didn't get luck or speed, but that's a nice level. Alright, allies, let me see what you can do. Probably nothing. Because you're not really in range to do anything, but... Oh, that's good, actually.
Apologies.
Thank you, Manuela. You've moved like 5 tiles, but I appreciate the effort. I don't know where the AI is moving their units to. There are things over here, including a monster, which I forgot there was another set of monsters, so... It's really not any faster to break that wall. Move you guys over there, we'll move her over here to assist. Start moving people up this way. Being a bit offensive here. Aggressive, I should say. Well, there's no monster on this side, though. And the Death Knight, because it is normal mode, has no move range. So, I can just get on this tile for free. It's gonna trigger some people which will probably kill themselves on the Death Knight, but... Who have I not used? Oh, the center. How much chance do you have to hit me? 27? I'm just gonna stay where I am. Because if I move closer, he'll have a better chance to hit, and I'm attracting the attention of people that I don't want to, so... We'll just chill. I'm holding the gate in a dramatic fashion.
Fine work.
Now that healing she's getting done, proud of her. I don't know why all of the AI is moving east, though. Kind of leaving a bit of a gap on the west.
Over already.
I feel like roleplay-wise, Dimitri should really just be charging. That's a good level, too.
Getting strong.
Just charging into them. So we're gonna do that. And probably regret it. Go ahead and park your booty there. And I'll move myself in front of them. It splits the damage up. Should be good. Now there is a monster over here, so I cannot get this without fighting that monster. Just move the one time. I don't want her to be too far ahead of the people that are theoretically going to assist her, although the west side is definitely a weaker side than anything else. So maybe we move Felix this way. It's gonna take him like 7 years to get over there, but... Like, yes, this side does have the Death Knight. And yes, the Death Knight is scary. But he doesn't move. Whereas the west side stronghold that I have to get to, he doesn't move, but he's ranged. He can hit that tile. And the monster does move, so we're gonna have to deal with some stuff over there to capture that one.
I have no choice but to distinguish myself in this fight.
Do you? Ooh. That's a lot of damage from that man. He's also dead, but oof.
I'm finished. I'm loath to say it, but I must retreat.
He did literally nothing. Just want to remind you of that. And unfortunately, she didn't kill him.
Is that all?
Some of these soldiers have extraordinarily high damage. Like impressively high.
Who's next?
Almost 30 with Dimitri.
I must keep
Another pretty good level. And by pretty good, I mean amazing level.
Too slow.
Alright. What are the allies up to? Healing, as is tradition. Went back left. You also went back left. And the people that are supposed to be defending Rhea also moved left for some reason. But that's good. And I'm sort of tempted just to wait over here. That's overkill.
Oh, I won.
Let my allies get up here and then march them forward first. We do have to be wary about the fact that we are leaving ourselves a bit open by moving everything forward like this, though. Hello? Oh, it's another fucking... All of the ballistas out here. Now he can counter regardless of range, so... Doesn't matter how far away I put my units, he's going to hit them, and he's going to hit them hard. So we gotta be real careful, like, that's a convenient movement range. So right side's done, center's not done. Yeah, if I move towards that wall, that's a lot of angry targeting icons. Oh. Unfortunately,
as expected,
I didn't trigger the crest and thus did not heal. That's all the movement I'm gonna do. I could attract the monster over here, I think. have to move pretty far forward to do that, actually. She'll sit right there. We chill. AI movement makes no sense to me. I don't actually know what they're trying to do. I guess everyone... No, he went right. I don't know. They're doing something silly. Alright, how much damage does this do to me? Oh. Oh! Do this one. Lowers his hit chance, so that's pretty good.
This fight is but a sideshow to the ravaging of the sacred place that is Garreg-Mach.
The ravaging, you say? Does that mean it's being ravaged as we speak? Because that's a little rude. Ow. Then you move back on that tile and chill. Now we can kill him, yes? Oh. We will hit first. So this should kill him.
The time is not right. I will wait for the next opportunity.
Why can't I just kill you? God damn it. Either way.
One stronghold secured.
Oh, we do have to kill the person on that tile. Okay. Hey, what's up?
I'm here, and I've brought reinforcements. Don't worry, we'll protect the monastery.
You brought a single cavalry unit. Like, you do you, but... Oh, I could be targeted by the thing, I didn't realize. He'll be fine, because he's on that tile. I just... forgetting how far the range is on that shit. I don't know if I want to back up. At some point we do have to push forward, that's how this video game works, so... I think realistically the sides are gonna push forward before anything else just because the ballista are over there. Squish people in as far as we can here. Without blocking the AI's path to get through here. Preferably. Now we can attract the monster. We will also be targeted by something else if we do so. Many things if we do that, as it turns out. And the bushes don't help her because she's a flying unit, so... we will just continue patiently waiting. And if Catherine and her church soldier with the silver lance here... really good stats on this guy, actually. If they charge forward on the right side, we're gonna follow them in, but for now we're chilling. Again, he's on a heal tile, I don't really care. Man, that move range leaves a lot to be desired on those heavy knights. It looks like she is moving west. Also, I may as well, like, heal while we're just standing here doing nothing.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Alright. So next turn he's gonna pull. Which is fine. That's what I want. And Felix is just chilling in the back. I move him further back, just in case something happens, you know? What are her stats? Pretty good. Like, just all around pretty good stats there. With the Sword of Ceros. Heals 50% of damage dealt, restores HP every turn. Halves monster damage, restores HP every turn. She's very hard to kill if you don't nuke her in one turn. No combat arts. She has these. Extremely good units. She loses a little magic, comically, for her. Good stats. Anyway, I don't think we're moving, are we? And I guess at some point, should move up this way to try and deal with that fucking dude shooting me. Flame's gonna get targeted if I move her up. Which means she has to chill, unfortunately. I think that's it. We're just gonna wait again. There's a lot of waiting in this fight. It's a siege. Sieges tend to have a lot of waiting, to be honest. Alright, allies. Let me see what you're doing. That one walked backwards for some reason. That one went back to the right, don't really know. Yep, he's being targeted. This is good. This is what I wanted. I also want you to run over here and slap this dude for me. Thanks. I didn't mean that hard, but I'll take it. Acceptable slapping. Alright. Now we can safely move others forward without risk of them being hit by the siege equipment. Although Flame and Annie are so far behind now. Who is targeting me from that far? You. I mean, we could pull him forward. I don't think he's going to be particularly frightening, so... Is he? Yeah, that's actually quite a lot of damage on that dude. For a level 23, you got a lot of damage, my boy. Again, I did intentionally not do fights, so I could be stronger. No damage, let's go. The allies should also take a small chunk out of that monster.
No hesitation.
I really wish my crest would proc instead of crits. Which is a great sentence to say, but...
We must all...
Crit? No. I was hoping for it. Oh. Edelgard's on the move. She appears to be a fortress knight or something like it.
I'm grateful.
Thanks for the heal. I enjoy that healers can heal from across the fucking map. Oh, they've decided to retreat instead of attacking. It's not really what I was planning on them doing, but that's where we are now. I think we retreat. A bit in the middle here. All the big names are in the center. There's no one else on this side except for this dude. Who he can't kill, but... Unless he crits? Nope. He tried, you know.
You're out of luck.
Cavalry is such a high level now. Let's also be careful not to attract the attention this way instead of central. Because I don't really want them marching that way. Also the left side. Don't want them marching that way. You come hither. You're going to get hit by artillery, but unfortunately that's just how she rolls. I don't really need to Burning Quake. Burning Quake's not an AoE, unfortunately. It does delete the health bar in one move. Save me the small risk of damage here. Stab. Good? No. Not good. Feels bad. It also does break that, so we get a free attack with somebody, which is probably just going to be Mercedes. Is a fast monster, apparently. Now see, the downside here, hold on. Bernie doesn't have the extra range to hit that without a combat art. So I guess we're using a combat art, but regardless, do that for me. And then you can move up. Oh, it stunned it. Fuck, you can just take a whole health bar off of it. Or the rest of that health bar, I should say. That's 27 damage. How much damage is Mercedes doing? 25, 30. She does slightly more than.
This is going to hurt, okay?
I wish you had done that when it had a full health bar, but it's okay, such is the cost of life. Oh, you attack twice with that. Not doing as much damage as I thought I would. I guess we thunder. Oh, fire reduces the hit better. Alright. Hopefully this thing doesn't kill Bernie. Ooh. Never mind. I was gonna say hopefully it doesn't kill Bernie, but it's dead, so we're good.
I'm glad I can count on you.
There is this fucking ballista though. Shooting Bernie like an asshole. I think that's everything. Only one should be Felix. See, now that's not great. That's also not great.
That's helpful.
Because I didn't capture that stronghold, I guess they're just gonna get another monster. Which sucks. Quite a lot. What are you? You're Flame Emperor, it's just a heavy armor knight. Quite a lot of move range for that. Alright, well, it would be nice if we just get rid of him right now. Maybe I should have gone for him quickly. I skipped over his dialogue, sorry. Doing a lot of that today.
We still have the advantage.
Do you still have the advantage?
Both strongholds secured, with time to spare.
Is there time to spare?
I brought reinforcements. I'll send them to the front line.
Thanks, Shamir. You're kind of already on the front line, but thanks. Pointy art creststone. Artificial creststone of the distorted shape produced in the Empire. Now he is targeting a knight, and frankly I'm content to let him target a knight. I'd like Bernie to stop getting attacked, preferably as well. That doesn't seem to really be an option. You're gonna get the shit slapped out of you if you do that, so just kind of chill. Bernie, get in the bush. You've decided to change your targets now. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Get in the bush too. You change your targets yet again. That one's technically better for me. Either way, something's got to be done about this dingleberry here. Ooh. That's better.
My life was changed forever by Her Majesty. Now, I
Wait.
lay it on the line.
There you go. Look at that, we can see the logs. What you failed to appreciate is that we have at our backs a force you cannot hope to defeat. But they're making artificial crest stones apparently, so I don't doubt it.
Lady Edelgard, I'm so sorry. I can't keep going. I must retreat.
Lady Edelgard needs better knights in her army, turns out. Get in the bushes for me. A bit better defensive capabilities. Move myself that way. You guys have not moved, nor are you really going to serve a purpose, it seems. So we'll just move them straight to the center instead of down. Alright. That's all she wrote. Edelgard moved back that way. And you got off the siege equipment. Alright. I am okay with this. That's a lot of damage. That's a substantial amount of damage. As is that, actually.
Can't hold me back.
I mean, she doesn't need to worry about weapon durability. She's just gonna slap things around over there. Alright. Good job, Shamir. I wish I could be an archer like you. I mean, he tried, I guess. It wasn't much of a try, but he did try. This church soldier as well, good lord. Big damage out here. Now, if only this idiot right here would actually do anything with his life. Just kind of wandering around. So because Edelgard moved back towards the center, I think those guys are going to stop moving. What are we going to do here? We're gonna gambit, that's what we're gonna do. Look at that full gambit boost.
Let's turn the tables.
Go get him. Everyone. We've done it. That also stuns it, so. Just wait there. Bernie can not hit it from there. That's right, I forgot you have to move to do this for me. She also takes the health bar off, which is pretty good. A level.
Whoa, did I...
Not a great level, but it's an acceptable level. Alright. Final health bar. Thorin still does the most damage. Drops you to 15. And you can hit that one in the back. Not that it really matters. Oh right, it does less damage because I hit the one in the back, right. I mean, we're gonna stun it, but that doesn't really do anything for us. This is going to... Oh no, this is the big stun, right? So that's about to just get the shit kicked out of it, that's fine. You come over here, hit this man for me. A little aggressively hit that man for me, that's fine. You should get healed. It's damage. You know what? Use the creator sword just to confirm the kill.
Predictable.
Each battle. a
Imagine
chance to
facing
grow.
this sword on the battlefield and not being intimidated. Come now, you fools. That's everything. Felix continues standing there just in case something happens. Why? She didn't heal me. She may have run out of heals, I don't know. I'm a little mad that Shamir got the damage, the XP from that, but it's fun. Alright. Dimitri could use some healing. So let's do so. And she can't reach me there. Can reach me there, though. I don't know which way she's gonna opt to go here. Considering we sort of have her a bit surrounded, she could basically go anywhere. This is the part where realistically you should probably have called for a retreat, but this is a video game, and you don't do that in video games. Ah, she opted to go for me. The true target, I see.
You will come
This
to
is gonna be
regret
bad.
raising your blade against the Emperor of the Adrestian Empire.
You declared war!
Whatever it takes.
3 might, by the way, and 20 hit. Like, holy shit. That was terrible. And also intimidating. I have noticed that those two are just chilling there, like they're not really moving beyond that. So just the C. That will kill her. Okay. I would like to see that line of dialogue come up. I also want Dimitri's line of dialogue, so as long as she doesn't crit, we're good. She's just really strong against gambits, I guess. She's not a monster, unfortunately. As long as I don't crit and as long as she doesn't crit. So instead, we just did this.
Late. We are all tired of waiting. Now, let's separate that sick head from your neck, shall we?
You never were one for patience.
She's not really wrong on that one. I do like the outfit she has. I want cool outfits like that. When can I become the Flame Emperor? Alright. Let's finish this. Just a basic iron sword. We could do Nosferatu. Heal a smidge of the damage that I'm about to take for really no discernible reason.
I wish you were someone whose heart could be swayed by my words and deeds. If it were so, I would have done anything to make you my ally.
Anything, you say? Oh right, we attack first. No, we'll still heal a little bit. Never mind, we just don't take damage. Solves that problem. Level? Oh, not bad. Stage complete. There was one enemy we didn't kill, but it's fine.
You fought well, but now your fight is over. Send in
Excuse
our
me?
reserve troops and give my uncle the signal.
What is this?
Round 2? Potential round 2.
My thank you.
Nope. That's a lot of people. Like a lot of people. We're for some reason running in this single file line instead of slightly larger. It's not really single file, but...
Everybody here, young and old, is in your hands.
Why you do this, Rhea?
I will not allow another Red Canyon tragedy to happen here.
Well, this is unexpected.
What is going on?
She's a big dragon, too. Not the buildings. Indiscriminate destruction.
What now?
What are those? Oh, that's their monsters, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, well. There's a lot of them, it seems.
Why did you come?
And now I'm dead. That's the end of the game. Hope you liked it. See you guys next time. Welcome back to next time.
In Imperial Year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.
And I'm dead. Still. Ah, save screen. I like save screens. I had one before cinematic and after cinematic. Very nice. 10 out of 10.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at dawn.
We're at part 2, boys. We finally made it.
It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions, those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
Is this necessarily bad?
You. How long do you intend
It's
to
her.
sleep?
She returns.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now.
and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
My name is Sleepy. I am still sleepy. To be fair, you know.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit?
Don't yell at me.
Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake? We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garrick Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
It's been, what was it, 5 years and they found me floating down a river?
Huh?
What?
You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days. Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing and all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
Got a places to be? The monastery, apparently.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too.
I heard a rumor that Imperial troops went up there to investigate and got slaughtered. Every last one.
Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead. Unbelievable.
I wonder if he'd say the same thing if I said my students are waiting for me. Well, he wasn't kidding. There are a lot of dead people. Dimitri?
I should have known that one day you would be haunting me as well. You. What must I do to be rid of you? I will kill that woman, I swear it! Do not look upon me with scorn in your eyes. You... It can't be. You're alive? If that is the case, that can only mean you are another Imperial spy. Did you come here to kill me? Answer the question.
I was hoping yes was an option.
Am I?
I have been dead, more or less. What do you hope to gain asking me that? There are more important matters at hand. Do you not smell them? Filthy rats everywhere. And traces of those who were here long ago. And thieves crawling from the woodwork, attracted by the promise of treasure. Since the monastery fell, order in this area fell right along with it. You must have seen the state of the town near Garreg Mach on your way here. Vile thieves run rampant. They pillage and loot to their heart's content. I must kill them. Every last one. It's time to hunt down their nest. I told you, I will kill them all.
I don't think he's gonna like either of these options, considering he's basically lost his mind.
They must die. Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling the weak. Or do you condone their actions? Do you believe that the pillaging and slaughtering those rats live for is justified? It is reprehensible, and they must be put down. I intend to give them a taste of the pain they have inflicted on others. Even if it means becoming a rat myself, I swore to at least do that much. I will not let them down. It doesn't matter. All that matters is killing those who deserve to die.
Rip the old Dimitri. Hey, look who it is.
Good work. I should have known to check the monastery. Let's move quickly.
Yes, sir!
Dimitri, I'm on my way.
Is he gonna chuck me like straight into a battle?
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blavid to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
A lot of story happening. I suppose I was gone for 5 years. Stuff has to be told. This is fair. This is quite the load screen, too. Long load screens, man. I never trust them. We went through a whole... Was that a whole chapter? Was it like just cutscenes, basically?
Smells of blood and sewage. Seems I found their
It
nest.
did throw us into a fight.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
The goods. That's a lot of units, actually.
Shall we go rat hunting? Don't let a single vermin escape.
Despite having a steel sword, not doing any damage to me. Also, he's just a high lord now instead of a cavalry unit. This is a King of Lions Corps. Kind of liked having him as a cavalry unit, though. Man. Oh well. But anyway, we're not gonna do this fight this time. It will be saved for next time. This is a lot of units. There's no way it's just the two of us. That's absurd. But we'll have to find out next time because I've been playing for a while. So we're gonna call it here. So this is a slightly longer than usual video. I really should split these videos into more manageable chunks, but whatever. Anyway, we'll bookmark it here. Save your progress and suspend the game. There you go. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.